Texas Math Mundo audience, are we in store for a treat today? In the house is Mr. Ertugrul Tarhan, the leader of the Tanzania IMO team, International Mathematics Olympiad team, from 2014 to 2020. He provides a very unique IMO perspective, leading that Tanzanian team to the Mathematical Olympiads. Let me take a quick moment and ask that if you enjoy this content, could you please hit the subscription button and the notification bell, that you leave a comment below, and that you smash that like button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Let's spread this joy, let's spread this beauty to as many people as possible. Mr. Tarhan, leader of the Tanzanian IMO team from 2014 to 2020, right ahead. My name is Olympiad, and this is Texas Math Mundo. Texas Math Mundo audience, are we in store for a treat today? In the house is Mr. Ertugrul Tarhan. He was a leader of the Tanzania IMO team from 2014 to 2020. He is currently a mathematics teacher at Central Jersey College Prep Charter School, a New Jersey nonprofit corporation. His education includes a Bachelor of Science focused in mathematics from the University of Marmara in Istanbul. Welcome, Mr. Tarhan.
Thank you very much for having me.
Hey, I'm so appreciative. I'm really looking forward to a unique insight. You have such a unique story, and I can't wait for you to share that with my audience. Let's start off by asking, how are you doing?
Okay, today I'm great. Yesterday I was in New York for Aikido training and seminar.
Oh, you were busy?
I'm a bit busy and also a bit tired from the yesterday.
Oh, what happened yesterday again? Can you repeat that?
I participated Aikido seminar.
Oh, Aikido seminary?
Yeah, Aikido seminar.
Wow. Is that very difficult? Is it exhausting?
Somehow, because you are spending like 2 and 3 hours there just training, you know.
Wow. Wow. Aikido. Wow.
Aikido is one of the martial art, you know.
Yes. I think, yes, exactly. Wow. Do they specialize in breaking bones? That's what I heard about Aikido.
No. We are so nice to each other.
Really?
People, yeah.
All right.
Aikido, like an art, you know. It's like an art. It's not because hurting the people. No.
Yes. Awesome, but it helps you keep in shape, I bet. I bet you it helps you keep in shape.
Yes, keep in, and also the mind. Okay, you learn also how to be kind to people because you are working with the people and collaboration and connection.
Awesome. So that's your primary hobby, or do you got any other hobbies? How do you keep busy nowadays?
Nowadays, you know, I keep myself 3 days dealing with Aikido and learning Arabic language.
Really?
But I learned from Pamsler, also Rosetta Stone, the platforms. And the other thing is, I just prepare myself to teach well. I also, right now, the coach Metcalf's team in Central Jersey, and The first time we initiated AMC also in Central Jersey College Prep. Yeah, like this, and also doing some community activities, the volunteering some of the activities, like spending some time in mosque and helping people. There are some activities like providing food for some homeless people. They are coming in. That
Wow.
kind of stuff we are dealing. I deal. I am busy with these.
Hey, you keep him busy. You're keeping busy. Hey, I
Oh,
heard Arabic is like the second hardest language on the planet. I hear it's so hard.
in fact, it is not. I don't think that it is the second hardest. Yeah, it is hardest because I have some students from India. They speak Hindi and Gujarati, the other languages. They have also special characters.
Yeah.
So the first time, I went to Russia in 1995. So I've seen that Olympiad over there in Russia, and then I learned the Met Olympiad in Russia. So that time I learned also Russian and Kirill alphabet, how to write and read.
So how many
Uh,
languages do you speak?
um, I fluently speak English and Turkish because, but other languages, Russian, Albanian, Kiswahili. Did you hear Kiswahili?
Swahili. That's Tanzania.
Yeah, Tanzania. Yeah, Tanzania and Kenya. So, and Turkish dialect is Uzbek language.
Okay.
They
Okay.
use the alphabet also, but it's kind of dialect of Turkish.
Okay. Okay. Can you say math is beautiful in Tanzania or Swahili or?
Ah, math is beautiful. Hisabat nuzuli sana.
Ah, okay. That's Swahili.
Yeah, Swahili.
Awesome. 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 Wow. All right. Cool. So you have such a diverse background. So where are you from? Born and raised, and what's your cultural heritage?
Hmm. I was born in Turkey. I raised in the born province is near to Georgia, not the Georgia state, Georgia country.
Yeah.
So I completed my elementary school in the village. Then we shifted as a family to Istanbul. And then I complete my middle school, high school, and university education in Istanbul. After that, I left Turkey in 1995. So I've been to different countries. The USA is the seventh country, and Russia, Uzbekistan, Albania, also Turkey. I worked. Then Kenya, and last one is Tanzania. I just came here. But my culture, is Turkish culture, and we have uh, like cuisine. The Turkish cuisine is very wide, and we mix our culture with Turkish heritage before that, and also the religion is Islam. So, of course, in most of the people, maybe they know Islam is like fighting something like this. That's not true. That's not true,
Okay.
because the main thing is peace is important and helping is important. And if you save one life, and it means that you saved the life of humanity.
Yeah. Okay.
That is Islamic teaching. If you save one life, you'll save the humanity.
And so, and one thing that I think is universally agreed across all cultures is the beauty of mathematics, right? So,
Yeah.
when did you realize that you had a talent for mathematics?
Okay, so when I was in village, the inspector came to our school and they asked the questions. So they asked the questions to our classmates, and I solved that time, and then they realized that I have a talent to mathematics. But myself, I haven't seen that I have a talent to the mathematics. I just like the mathematics, I like, and the topics is easier for me when I studied in elementary and middle school, the high school also. So just is love is to learn more. Um, that's it. I can't say more.
How did you first get involved with the IMO, the International Mathematical Olympiads?
Okay, so as I said before, I went first Russia, so I was introduced to Olympiad questions, mathematical Olympiad questions in Russia. So every year in Russia, there are a level of Olympiads like city level, province level, and country level or state level, and then the country level. Then I moved to Uzbekistan in 1996. So there also they had Met Olympiads. So we trained the students to city level and province and then country level. So that time I liked mathematics, and then I wanted to learn more about the Olympiads. After Uzbekistan, I went to Albania. So the school provided me coordinating as a coordinating Met Olympiads there. So with the help of the professor from the university in Albania, so there was a team, and one of my students, Gergi Zaimi, in 2003, I think 2003, he got a silver medal in IMO, the first time in Albanian history.
Wow.
But it was not easy, That boy, we started with the elementary school, and every year, like 20 days after the school, in the summertime, we had a camp, Met Olympiad camps. So when he reached the high school first year, he went to Japan and he got honorable mention.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Then
Wow.
I moved to Kenya, and after Turkey. And so in Kenya, in Africa, most of the African countries, they don't know Olympiads. They don't appreciate Met Olympiad IMO. But there is a Pan African Mathematics Olympiad. Some countries they started like Nigeria, South Africa, Morocco, Algeria, but others. So they call it PANO, Pan African Mathematics Olympiad. So in Kenya, I started to initiate Pan African Mathematical Olympiad. I met Professor John Ovino. He died in 2010, I think. So in Kenya, they started themselves. And after that, I shifted to Tanzania, 2010. So then these schools, they gave me opportunity also coordinating Olympiads, not only like math Olympiads, there are some science competitions, so coordinating all these stuff. So then I've seen that I knew the PAMO. So I met some professor from University of Dar es Salaam. I talked to them, and then I told them I can take some students to PAMO. It was that time 2012, the first time. So the Tanzania participated first time 2012, the Pan African Mathematical Olympiad
And where was that hosted?
in Tunisia.
Oh, okay.
In Tunisia. So I also proposed some problems, and
Oh.
I think one of my problem is in PAMO. The
Oh.
second problem is number theory problem. Yeah. And then I keep uh, preparing the students PAMO. The second time it was in Nigeria in 2013, and we went also South Africa. So I am hosted by South Africa 2014. They gave an opportunity to African countries if you participate PAMO like 2 or 3 years. so you can participate directly to IMO. So we have started like that, and we went South Africa. They hosted also. They before IMO. They like so several days they trained. So we started IMO journey like that. But before that, I knew that IMO. I
Yeah.
just prepared the students.
Oh wow! I was looking at the records, and 2014 is the first time Tanzania has an IMO team. So
Yeah,
you kind of like led the charge with the Tanzania team. First with the Camel, and then with the Olympiad. What are the challenges of trying to field an IMO? So how do you
yeah.
select the team? What are the challenges?
There are many challenges in Africa. The first thing is the money. The second thing is interests, and the third is no publication and also advertisement or introduction kind of things. So uh, the first I convinced the people in my school, a group of schools, so they helped me, and after that, I we have written a letter to the Ministry of Education. They allowed us because to participate IMO and represent the country, you have to get a permission from in Ministry of Education. So they offered us, but there is a national exam completing high school and joining university in Tanzania. That is really really important for them. That's why the you can see school ranks. So the 95% of students focus on that exam. That's why they don't care IMO. Why? Because if you get a medal or other stuff from IMO, the universities will not offer you to rejoin, and that's why the people is not gaining anything. So, but some of my students, right now, one of them is uh, Muano Kabango. Right now, he is studying in New York University. He participated IMO, and some of them study in Princeton right now. And there is one in Harvard University, and one IMO participant also in Princeton University, Harvard University. Sorry, Harvard University. Uh, Another challenge, to convince the people and convince the students also, because the schools start in Tanzania in January, not in
Oh,
September,
oh,
the school year. So ending in December. So then when if the December comes, is Christmas, so most of the Christians, they are going on vacation
yeah,
and they don't want to spend time with the preparation of IMO or Olympiads. So we had just 1 month in summertime, but that summertime is the middle of the school.
yeah.
So I just used that opportunity, maybe some 15 or 20 days, to train them to get familiar to the IMO questions, because they are familiar with the only national exam questions. That's the challenge. Another thing is publication. They can't find. Yeah, they know English, they speak Swahili and English, but they have to reach, maybe Amazon. I ordered most of the Olympiad books when I was in Tanzania from Amazon. So from USA, I got it.
Yeah.
So these were the challenges in Olympiad.
Wow, I applaud you. You really made some effort to make it happen for Tanzania. You really
Yeah,
made some. I applaud you. That's great. And look at the results. Several of your students are at major universities throughout the world.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What is your most memorable moment at the IMOs? Any interesting stories?
Um, any interesting stories? I don't remember much, but memorable moment. The last time, 2020, one of our students, they got honorable mention solving the second problem. That is really good. because we train the students in short time, and then and to convince the students, the parents, and schools, it's really difficult.
Yeah.
So they couldn't achieve any the medal. But when he achieved it, getting honorable mention, it was really good for me. The memorable
Absolutely,
moment.
because Tanzania doesn't have the infrastructure that a lot of these other countries have. You're
Yeah.
just working hard out there. So I really applaud that. That must have felt great. That honorable mention.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Would you like to make a shout out to any of your colleagues, any administrators, any students or peers along your journey that really helped you out or that really inspired you?
Yes. When I went to Tanzania, there was the director of the school, uh, Mr. Ibrahim Bichakji, and also there was another Tanzanian, Ibrahim Yunus. They helped me to achieve that. And students, I can say Manu, he is studying in Canada. Uh, his father also came to Brazil, IMO. In short time, he joined and they tried their best. And Moano Kabango, uh, he also studied and we joined the participated IMO 2017, 18 in Romania. Right now he's in New York. We contact, he's also sometimes coming here visiting me
Awesome, awesome.
in New Jersey. And who else? Mm, the others right now I don't remember.
I was looking at the records, and after you left, a couple of years, Tanzania did not have a team. But this last year, they had one individual represent Tanzania.
Yeah, even me, I arranged that one because
Really?
yeah, I still having the invitation, and I contact Tanzania that time. I select like 4 5 students, because of that funding issue is problem. That's why only one student achieved, but there were 2 or 3 students. How can I select? I prepared the questions similar to IMO, and I sent the cities in Tanzania. We have some contacts from Ministry of Education or education staff from these provinces. So they are helping us. They provide the exams to the students and then sending back to us. Then we grade. And second and third selections, after that, we select the students. Of course, we don't have like many opportunities like in USA. In USA there is AMC. After AMC, they
Yes, yes.
call AIME. After that, US Olympiad and selection team, something like this is
You,
good. But yeah, there is a mathematics association of Tanzania, but they are mainly involving in PAMA, Pan African Mathematics Olympiad. They haven't started also. There are some people they help us also from Mathematics Association of Tanzania, but the mainly the school I worked there, and these guys helped me much to achieve that one.
so, having come from a situation like Tanzania, and now you're in
Mhm.
America, are we spoiled? Are we spoiled with all our opportunities over here?
In USA, yeah, of course, human nature. If you have many opportunities and you can choose, but USA, 370 million, and among there are different interests. So I see also in my school, some students they are using the opportunity as well. Some students they don't use. Yeah, but from one of the thing is in USA, I've seen that the break time, like recess time, just you have the students they have just 4 minutes, like from one period to other period they go, so they're like in prison all the day, Um, but in like Tanzania, in other countries, the students they have recess time, like at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes from one period to other period. They go out. Of course, here there are some maybe security reasons. Security is important and safe and health. Maybe they could be. We could think of how to get this like 10 minutes or 30 minutes break for students or have to achieve. It can help their education. Yeah, of course, as a human nature, if we have more opportunities, of course, we will choose the best one.
Hey, well, to America's benefit, look what you're doing over there with math. Math counts is so beautiful. The
Yeah,
AMC is so beautiful. Look at
yeah,
what you're
yeah,
doing for those kids. So awesome. It's our benefit now.
yeah.
You know? So are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying this different world, this different culture, the American environment?
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. America is representing the world culture. Because you can see, I've seen the Russian here, the Ukrainians here, Turkish here, Indians here, Africans here. So representing really diversity. It's really good and diverse, and I appreciate the values in the school, like safety and security and diversity in the schools. It's really important. I appreciate that one.
It's
So the
beautiful.
my
Diversity is
reasons,
beautiful.
yeah,
So it's so great that that you come here and do the math counts and help spread the mathematics here. And also in America, we have some of the best university system in the world. So our university system is really great and stuff. So
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
So what do you value the most about your IMO experience?
Okay, so I believe that from IMO, the first thing is I learned that kind of when you have a meeting, that meeting is with a consultation and also respect, and because every representative or IMO leader, they have a right to talk in that meeting, and then they have a right also to vote. One of the things is that. The second one is, the problems are new and publishing the first time and improving mathematical skills towards high school students. And I also learned that how to approach the problems, the mathematical thinking also. I remember right now also I'm dealing with the mathematical thinking right now with some of the colleagues, and I follow I think the Kate Darren in Coursera. I follow that book, and also he has some videos over there. So I learned also the mathematical thinking from IMO.
Yeah.
I value these ones.
It's a different level, man. It's a different level of rigor right there. What advice can you offer to any young student that comes across this interview?
What advice? I can advise them first what they love. They can pursue that, and with peace and with respect to anyone, of course, as we are human, and we should appreciate human values. Human values. That's really important, and we have to accept all human with the human dignity and human values. And if they love something, they can pursue. They can, of course, they should insist on that. Insist. And learning, is not like one moment. It is continuous action. So they have to have patience and pursue and insistent on their love. I mean, towards the science, of course, and learning.
Great advice, Mr. Tarhan. Great advice. You know, you have such a unique perspective, especially in the IMO. Your journey is very unique. So I'm very happy that you came and shared this perspective, shared this journey, because, you know, we always hear about the big nations, you know, the affluent nations, but then, you know, there's the countries that there have challenges, and guys like you make it happen. So I applaud you. I appreciate you coming on the show and sharing your perspective. If you're ever in the Houston area, well, let me ask first, any final thoughts or parting words before we end this interview?
No, thank you.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't have any.
If you're ever in the Houston area, Houston, Texas, you know, I hope you consider me a friend. I know some good taquerias. Hey, you might pick up Spanish over here. You know, I'm saying a lot of Spanish over here. Hey, but there's some good food. There's some good food. You're ever in Houston, look me up. It would be my pleasure, man. We can talk more about this IMO journey.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tarhan. Thank you very, very much, and good luck and farewell.
I just know the Spanish "Cómo estás?"
Hey, that's a start. That's a start. You know
Start
where
with
I'm coming from. Good stuff. Good stuff. Take care, Mr. Tarhan.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wow, what a fascinating perspective for Mr. Tarhan, the leader of the Tanzanian IMO team from 2014 to 2020. What incredible insight into an IMO journey. Thank you, Mr. Tarhan. I really appreciate your insight. Thank you very much. Let me take a quick moment and ask that if you enjoy this content, that you please hit the subscription button and the notification bell, that you leave a comment below, and you smash that like button. Let's spread this joy, let's spread this beauty to as many people as possible. I got plenty of wonderful things in store for this channel, and I truly appreciate your support. My name is Shoutouts, and this is Texas Math Mundo. Farewell.